Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Griftlands. We've had a look at this on the channel previously at various stages of its development. This is a game made by Clay. You're probably familiar with them, mostly for Don't Starve and Oxygen Not Included, big favourite of mine. In fact, I love Don't Starve too, I just haven't played it as much as I should. This is very different again. They love really changing hats each time they play other games, or each time they make new games, sorry. This is a card battler deck builder. I don't really want to say roguelite because you do go on a bit of a story arc, and while I believe it is permadeath, it's a lot more long form than what you might be used to. The main reason I was coming back to this is apparently there's been a bit of an update unlocking a new character, but for whatever reason, I just don't have anything on my branch to be able to unlock this new rook bloke, so we'll just stick with the original chick. Excuse me. And it's a good excuse to come back and play this because it's such a fantastic little game. Anyway, and I'm curious how it's come along in its development. So I guess, yeah, I'm a big fan of anything Clay does, so I'll pretty much play anything they make. Oh, there you go. I've got an existing run there unlocked, I suppose. I would like to start a new run. You haven't unlocked this game mode yet? No, that's all good. Card sets locked. I don't know what any of that is. I do know that you've got decks. Can I actually customize this deck at the beginning though? I don't think so. Maybe, we'll see. I think what I might have to do is actually complete some runs.
You've never been one to back down from a challenge. You enter the Grogendal, shrugging off the weird sense of deja vu that hits you.
Yes.
First thing is to find your old friend Fish, who might have a lead on where to find Cascio.
Alright, cool. That seems like a good start. Fish is the bartender, I think, this Sheila here. There you are, I started to think you might have gotten mugged before you even made it through the door. So, we might flick through this a little bit, but I do feel ready for a fight, like my blood is pumping. It's cool that you can mouse over him. I think it will sort of give you an idea of your relationship with him, maybe? I'm basically trying to get he's the big bad that I'm trying to bounty hunt for, I think. First breath of fresh air in 10 years, and you get straight to the point. But you won't get nowhere without making some friends, get your bearings, and maybe tomorrow we can talk about Cascio. Let me give you something. People leave the damnedest things behind the bar. So you essentially do like jobs for people, and you have relationships. It's the people that you battle aren't nameless mooks like in most games. It's actually sort of a fairly fleshed out population in a town. I don't know how many people, maybe 30 or something like that. And you have relationships with them. You can befriend them to potentially help you in fights, or you can fight and even kill them to take their stuff. But yeah, it's sort of like on a smaller, it's not a huge world scale, but it's on a small scale, but still with a fairly fleshed out population to interact with. This is sort of standard fare on a card battler, where they give you increased max health, increased max resolve. That's pretty helpful, but what's this do? Next card is played 12. I might take that. It is the sort of deck builder as well where you delete cards through use quite a bit, so there's a lot of cycling. You know, they're less cards and more items. Let's get work. People in my pocket that owe me a favour, they're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you, and they can settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done, and I'll get you a plate of popped Oshnu eyes on the house. Oh, yum! So yeah, it's one of those games, I played a bit of it, but not enough to really know the loop that well. I mean, I've given you the broad strokes. And you can see focus, negotiation, battle. So that you've got two decks. One is exactly of each, negotiation and battle. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I guess you can sort of try and build in either direction. Starting bonus. Pick a card to help on the quest. That's cool. Upgrade card, remove a card. Get a new card. Let's do that. Alright, cool. So I think that's the person I'm here to talk to. But you can also... you can interact with all these people. They don't really have much going on though. Come to talk business, I hope. Alright, cool. Neutral. This person is neutral towards you. Right? Between the fuel stains and the fire in her eyes, it's easy to see a bit of yourself in Pluck. Okay. Pluck nods an acknowledgement of your presence. Well, it's a start. So we're basically here to debt collect, right? Perry is trying to get Pluck to turn informant. Pluck is looking for help to get out of this arrangement. Okay. Hey, do you... I'm no rat, I swear. Oh, I won't talk, you hear me? That's... You can tell Perry his threats won't make no difference. Hold on, what's Perry threatening you for? You aren't one of Perry's goons? Correct. He wants me to snitch, but I ain't suicidal. Back on the Derek offshore Lumen platform. So yeah, it's got its own lore, and it's not... The scale is graspable for me. Sometimes when you make a huge, you know, Game of Thrones world, it can be very difficult, especially if it's high fantasy and there's a lot of stuff in there. The scope of this is actually quite graspable. I really enjoy it. We learn to keep our mouths shut. Want me to get him off your back for you? I can offer that kind of service at a good rate, even. Hesh, you'd do that? So we're going to convince her to say, hey, I can help you out here. So we get to pick a card. Red and green are the sort of two main ways to talk. And you can see hostile and diplomacy. I don't know, let's try that. Let's see what happens. You get Perry lay off and I'll pay you what you're worth, I swear. I just want to live and let live, you know? Okay. So she's given me the mission. I'm going to have to go probably biff it out with this Perry bloke, I think. Yeah. Here we go. You can get jumped in transit, just like that. You come across the remains of an unfortunate traveller. Whatever attacked him took the flesh, but left the wealth. Something interesting pokes out from under the corpse. Okay. Of course, whatever did this might still be around. No, give me the loot. Let's go. You gather up what you can find. You'll have to study it a little more closely when it's safe. Oh, I got 75 bucks. Unfortunately, you loiter long enough to make yourself a target. Oh, it's the little puppy dog things. Yotes. Right. So we're going to have to use our battle deck. Just give me a sec while we settle back into this. Usually they telegraph what they're up to. Panic. The wild yote will panic after receiving 14 more damage. Yeah, right. That's the other thing. Yes. So you can generally put people into a state where they're gonna give up, or in this case, probably run away. But if it was a human, they'll surrender and beg. And then you can double down and just kill them, or you can let them live. This is what I'm worried about. That's telegraphing how much. Wild yote will pay 14 more damage. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to do 14 damage in a go. So I really want to mitigate that damage as much as I can. What is this? Insert hammer grip or saber grip into your hand. Deal 2 bonus damage if you have any combo. Which I don't. Apply 2 bleed, expend. 2 bleed or 2 to 5. No, I might, I'll go with this. I'll go with stab. Nice. And we in turn, looks like we only get 3 action points. God, the art is so pretty, but so clay as well. So they're putting bleed cards in my deck, which is not helpful. Improvise a card from a pool of special cards. Yeah, I remember that. What is this? What are you doing? A status effect. Okay. We don't want the 4 defense. This is a perfect opportunity. Fight dirty makes sense. Draw 2 cards. Gain 1 power. Attack damage is increased by 1. Draw and discard. No, look, that one would be perfect, actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay for it? Yeah, I will. Perfect. And we'll keep stabbing. I do love killing. Alright. Bristle. So, same sort of thing. They've increased their power. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage and expend this card. Unplayable. So I can't do anything about it. It's just gonna bleed. What's going on here? That is a lot of damage these mongrels are going to be doing. I need to try and get one of them off my case, I think. Let's see if we can... 2 more damage will do the job, so I'm going to do that. So just to cancel his attacks, and we'll defense up. It's the best I can do, I think. He's going to do 7. I've got some bleeds, which is no good. Not enough to kill him. Apply 2 bleed. Is that a free card? It is a free card, so we'll do that. I'll do the bleed. And we'll do the stab. Jeez, it's a pretty, they're belting me pretty hard. I've got such a basic deck to get the ball rolling. Now I'm curious if the bleeds come out of my deck. I should be able to finish the fight here. Perfect. Alright, pick a card. What do we got here? Whenever you improvise a card while this is in your hand, reduce its cost by 1 until played. And look how much that does. Action costs. See, I don't have the capacity for 4 actions yet though, so that's a dangerous card to take. Discard 2 cards, attack a random target. That could be interesting. Sneak, spend 2 combo. This card deals max damage. Ooh, I might take that because we have combo potential, but no way to execute on the combo. And you can see your health doesn't actually recover. Now you gotta be careful of that. I think we can actually shop with this man. Famous throughout Murder Bay. So is her lack of nerve. It's all the same to you, I will be remaining guarded. I have poor standing with the feud and first encounters. Help, I can pay you to help me? No, I'm alright. But we could buy cards to put into our deck. And what else am I going to spend my money on? Destroy after use sort of thing. You know, I might just start buying stuff, you know? Maybe not the expensive one, but... Pay you to help me? Oh, I think I'll be alright on my own. And he's the guard for the shop. Pay him to look the other way. And if we were mates with him, we could convince him to kick someone out. So, but it's early days, so we don't really have any relationships or anything. Perry is rumoured to be engaged in criminal activity on the side. Regardless of it, if it's true, you'd hate to be the one who started the rumour. Watch yourself, alright? Tell me about Pluck. Pluck says you've been harassing her. Trying to get her to snitch on something? Oh, on something, alright. What Pluck knows could put a lot of people behind bars. So he's part of the Admiralty. And I think they're sort of they're the general police of this world, maybe. I thought you might turn informant with a little pressure. Do the right thing. You know how it is. Why? You got some leverage I could use to make it stick? Now this is interesting. It's going to make us pick sides, right? Convince Perry to leave Pluck alone. Offer to help convince Pluck. Beat up Perry to make him back off. I'll try and convince him to step back. What good's an informant if you have to strong arm? I think it's in your best interest to back off. Oh, is that so? And why the heck would I do that? Right, so this is the negotiation fighting stage, which I actually kind of really enjoy. It's quite interesting. So, his core argument is that, and we have to chip it down. Abuse of power, right? These are his sort of secondaries. We don't know what that is. It's an intent that's going to come out. But this one will cause 4 resolve damage to one of your arguments, which at the moment is my main point, which is just my general savvy. Composure is armor, from what I understand. So we're going to do that. So there you go. I have enough to protect against that, so that's good. Probably do threaten. And we'll do fast talk. So it follows the same basic groundwork, but you almost summon, yeah, look, these sub-points, right? Planted evidence. When this argument is destroyed, do 2 damage to the owner's core argument, right? Oh, apologies team, had a brief little coughing fit there. Yeah, so from what I gather, that's going to damage me, and that's what he's targeting at the moment. Now I can't remember. I used the term trample. I'm pretty sure I was getting this wrong. It's from Magic, which is the idea that I don't think that's going to take all the damage. I actually think this game tramples. And I think that's got 1 health. And it stays there for 2 turns. The next card is played twice, then destroy it. What I might do is use that. Use composure on that of all things. That's cool. Alright, so 6. There's a chance that I can keep that alive. Insert inspiration. Now, this is sort of what buffs up our stuff in the background. Fast talk. What is this here? Argument. Targets an opponent's argument. Oh, okay, so we could actually destroy that. We could destroy that potentially, maybe. Lose 1 influence. I don't actually have any influence up, so I'm going to give that a go. Close. But that's enough. That's enough for us to kill it with that. This is working out alright. Nice, so we've mitigated that damage, so off we go. That's interesting. I think the composure clears. For whatever reason, I generate a free one every turn, but the composure only lasts for a turn. There's not much I can do about them. They're just coming from the core. Like, I can't mitigate them. How much damage will that do when it gets destroyed? 2. I don't have enough composure to stop that whole cloth. So it's going to do 2 damage. Quick thinking, improvise a card from a pool of special cards. Yeah, look, I could use something like that right now. Deploy bait. Oh, that could be interesting. Gain 1 bonus action next turn. No. No, I want this. Deploy bait, right? Perfect. So that damage is going to go over there. That's going to be able to take 2 health. I might actually put composure on that. You gotta be careful. This game doesn't like if you've played things like this, Darkest Dungeon, anything where turn bases can go on. You can potentially try and exploit it over the long term, like with a healing loop or whatever. This game will not have it. After a couple of turns, this dude will power creep like crazy, so you have to smash them fast, which I'm not really doing right now. Okay, so we're gonna hit him with that, and then we'll hit him with that. Alright. That's cool that my bait's gonna hold up for a while. So that's got a 2 count on it. Ah, I thought it was gonna be a timer. No, I think you can destroy it twice, which is poo, but so it goes. Okay, so let's see. We'll see if that tramples. I hope it takes all that damage on its own. We're gonna experiment. Instincts. Game 1 dominance. No, I want game 2 influence, right? Because the influence boosts my green. I have to... Where do I put this? Oh, hang on. Oh, no, it does 2 damage. Okay, yeah, cool. But it should give me influence. There we go, right? Which increases the base level of my green. Whereas red, whatever the red one is, dominance or something, increases the max So this is a little bit more stable, but doesn't do as much max damage. Yeah, and I'm just going to go hard in the paint and accept that it's going to destroy my bait. Let's see if it tramples. It does. Okay, cool. So damage overflows. I feel like I always ask and test exactly that each time. He's going after my thing there, but I've got enough to just finish this here. So let's not, you know, lose sight of the objective. So we can pick a new card for the deck. Target argument loses 2 resolve. You gain 2 resolve. Okay. Gain 2 influence and apply 3 composure to it. Okay. I might take that one. You pressure pluck and all that'll do is get you some rushed bad intel. And a dead informant once word gets out that she snitched. But you step back, then Pluck thinks that you're okay. That you can be trusted when the time comes. The time comes? What time? It's Murder Bay. Pluck's no crook. She just has the bad luck of being in the wrong place all the time. Eventually things will get too hot and then Pluck will come to you with all the juicy gossip you could want. Patient isn't my particular virtue, but you're not wrong. Fine, I can wait. Tell Pluck I'll respect her decision. I like that. That's narrative enough for me to make it one step better than a normal roguelike. Alright, so we're done with that mission, so we should be able to go back to Pluck to cash it in. Up here. Hello, Pluck. What brings you back? Well, it's done. You don't need to worry about Perry anymore. Oh, gee, Sal, you really did that? You sure do deliver. Thanks a million. Now I can just live my life, you know? Murder Bay be damned. Yeah, Murder Bay be damned. And you get paid 60 shills. That's wonderful. Oh, quest bonus? Spark shot. Oh, no, that, and we picked that at the beginning. Give me my card. Thank you. Gift 100 shills to your friend. Well, before we do that, let's go done. You can see there, liked. This person actually likes you and might help you if you're in trouble, right? So if we give her 100 bucks, she'll give me this, which I think is sort of like a boost each match. Like, it's not a card, it's like a meta boost. So I'm going to pay the lady. Hey, I have a little something for you. Oh, thanks, I'll remember that. Pluck loves you. Right, okay, yeah, so we crossed her in from like to love, and we got a bonus for that. Reason? Gave him a big gift. Fair enough, I'd love someone for that too. At the start of each battle, gain 4 defense and 2 temporary power. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. And if you can see here, loved. You've managed to capture this person's loyalty, but don't waste it. So, I actually love that this is a social, dare I say, manipulation simulator. Like, you don't have to have evil intent, but you probably could, actually. You probably could manipulate people tactically in this, but I do like that if you go around killing people or beating the shit out of people, they're going to really dislike you, and it's going to make life hard with them. And if you go around helping people, they're going to become your mates, and they're going to back you up and give you bonuses. It's so cool to see that in a game. Now, what's going on here? These are limited opportunities, which I think we should take, even though we've got some missions to do. Challenging quest. A recent fight took place here. Perhaps there's still some treasure. Oh, okay. And meditation spot. You can go here to gather your thoughts and strengthen resolve. We're still, like, we're 2/3 health, so we might go there, I reckon. But, like, I think if your resolve goes down to 0, you just will straight up, like, I think you won't be allowed to negotiate, or it'll put you in a fight where if you take one hit, you die. So, or not die, but you fail that, and quite often that leads to going to a physical fight. You fail the fight, you die. But, you know, if you're too exhausted to argue, well, you just don't argue. Again, makes sense. You come across the signs of a recent battle. If there were any winners, they weren't the type to loot the battlefield. Oh, we've done this dance before. The bodies are still fresh. Best to grab something and run before any beasts are drawn to the bloodshed. Grab a salve. Heal 10, destroy after use. Replenish. When this card is drawn, draw another one. Okay, so that's a 10 health boost, which we could definitely use in our deck. Target all enemies for that much. Oh my god, okay, that's a good panic button. Rugged wiring. Gain 2 power at the start of each battle, lose 2 power the first time you take enemy damage. Okay. So I think this is a battle graft. It's like an equipable. I'm going to... Oh, what is this? This you can do quickly. This will take some time. Oh, you know what? Let's just do the quick one. You pick up the salve and make tracks before you become part of a buffet. That's cool. So sort of depending on risk and reward. I didn't realize that was a thing. Challenging quest, hey? I'm tempted. It's a negotiation. I love a good negotiation. Let's do it. The Grog and Dog. What's going on here? Which one are we going to? Oh my god. Middleman. Oh, you guys getting angry at each other. Folks say Zit is a miracle worker, but the miracle is that he manages to pull himself out of the gutter each day. Welcome home. Oh, he's a bit pissed, is he? I hear you're looking for help. You heard right, I run a little import-export business. I find things people want and they pay me accordingly. Oh, what kind of things? Imports from the mainland mostly, unmentionables occasionally. Does the hunter have scruples or will they be taking the job? I assume you'll be paying well for the ask me no questions vibe. A client ordered some very expensive items then backed out at the last minute, leaving me with the bag. Now I'm sitting on a shipment with no buyer. I don't want the goods. It takes time and money to find a new buyer. I need you to go and remind him of the meaning of all sales are final. Okay, I can get around that, to be perfectly honest. You can't just get this bloke to import all this weird shit and then bail. Yeah, I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid. Let's help him. Alright, so what's going on here? Expend 1 chosen card in your hand. Apply 5 composure. Backpedal. Yeah, I might take that one. That seems pretty cool. Consider it taken care of. Don't come back without a buyer. Do you hear? Oh, I hear you plenty. I'm working for you though. Don't bloody threaten me, mate. Alright, let's go over here. Middleman. You find a Jake, a collection of free labourers who work the docks and roads, sitting by the side of the road. He is visibly injured. He gets up painfully as you approach. Grifter, I have an offer for you. I'm listening. I've got a package deal. 3 units of the finest improvised weaponry this side of Grout Bog. They really pack a punch, I can tell you from experience. Offer to buy some weapons. RPG. Holy Jesus. I don't have the money. Take the items by force? Geez, that's tempting. You are the aggressor. Do we bash this bloke and take his RPGs? Maybe? What's going on with your injuries, mate? You alright? You don't look alright. I'm fine. Let's say these items were hard to come by. Hard to come by? What are you doing? Nah, give me them. I want them. You know what? I think I'll just take them. For free. Really? Really? I'm so tired of this dreck. Io hates you. You've incurred his fury and will likely face the consequences. Oh, wow. All items lose 1 charge when added to your deck. Oh, okay. That's a bit rough. Oh, geez, look at this. He's got little legs. All right, big fella. How much are you going to take? 20. What's this? He's doing that. Okay. Apply 1 cripple. Attack damage by this target is reduced by... Oh, that could be very helpful, actually. Having said that, I could just do a double feint. Alright. Oh, wow. I should have counted that I clearly start with some... Should I cast the heal? Nah, she'll be right. Look at this one though. Stab. Mate. Get it. Not bad. Replenish. Destroy after 2 uses. No. We're alright. We don't need to use that. What's this? Exposed. When receiving defense, reduce the amount by 50%. That's a problem. Combo. Hang on. Oh, I don't think I've got anything that can give combo at the moment. Draw a card, gain 9 defense. Destroy after 2 uses. I might do that, but I think it'll give me like 4 or 5, like half, right? Yeah, 5. Let's do this. 7, okay. By 2 per available use. I'll just stab him again. We're doing alright. Give me your rocket launchers, you mongrel. 11 and he'll flee. Combo. Oh, here we go. That's exactly what we want. Right. Give me hammer grip. Deal 2 damage and gain 2 combo. Right. And then bang. Oh. Oh, did I kill him by accident? Oops. Oh, well. Discard a card, attack a random target. Oh, geez, look at that. Yeah, I like that one. Let's go. New battle card, Lifter Claw. Oh, cool. Store resolve. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. Known thug. Yes. Put that in me deck. You pry your prize from Io's cold dead hands. Yes! As you're gathering up the loot, a group of risers get the drop on you. Hold it right there, grifter. That's the rightful property of the Rise, a loose group of union organisers and freedom fighters campaigning for workers' rights. Oh god, I don't like them already. Now hand it over. Excuse me. Scare the Rise off. Defend yourself. I mean, I've got rocket launchers. I could just bash them, you know? Ask about the Jake, yeah. What was going on there? So Io stole this stuff. The weapons were in transit to Grout Bog to help us in our struggle against the Baron oppressors. Oh, okay, so I stole from a thief. Alright, well, I don't feel that bad about it. But, yeah, no, I'm going to use them on you now. You're not taking what's mine. I was trying to finish this episode, but I guess we're gonna go now, aren't we? What is going on here? Improvise an item card from your draw pile and play it with a random target. That seems cool. Destroy after 4 uses. How much damage are you doing? Oh, you're having a think? No. Wrong decision, love. Yo, yes! I want to use the rocket launcher. Get out of here. Man, I might just use this bloody thing. Let's go. Get zapped. Yeah. So it's harder to build like a super deck in this because so much of the stuff are like one shots. 2 to 5. God, roll the dice on killing her first go. Let's go. Destroy after 2 uses. Destroy after use. Enfeebling ray. Oh, you know what? Let's just rocket her, stuff it. Get out of here. Don't hurt me. Execute target surrendered enemy. Oh, yeah, stuff it. Get out of here. No witnesses. Kurgan hates you. Oh, okay. Slander. When you lose a member of the Rise. When you murder a member of the Rise, you lose 2 Mac resolve. Oh, no good. Okay. Draw 3 cards, gain 2 counter. Okay. Draw a card, discard a card. That sounds really handy, actually. Let's do that one. Rise Manifesto. The Rise came a long way only to find their defeat at the hands of a grifter. Right? Now, do I have like view relationships? Hates you. Casio's not a big fan. Dead. Okay, well, I'm not getting any boons or banes, right? Because they're dead. So I guess, if someone hates me, like this bloke, maybe I should just kill him to get rid of that. Or try and befriend him. That's interesting. This game is teaching me that if someone doesn't like you, the best way to fix the problem is to kill them. Because they create ephemeral, non-tangible, negative things to you because they're sending bad vibes your way because they don't like you. Okay, cool. This game's great. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying being a bit of a thug, stealing rocket launchers and killing people that ask questions. I think this might be the way to play this game. All right, team. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you on the next one.